Hi guys, I'm someone who's known for being as precise and straightforward as possible with how I express my ideas. I know it's an approach that rubs some people the wrong way, and maybe that's what makes me a polarizing figure that people either love or love to hate. But there's something I want you to understand about language and psychology, which I believe will set the record straight about why I don't like to mask or sugarcoat my ideas in words. So here it is. Language isn't just words, it's a weapon. The words you choose have the power to shape your mind and your reality. This is a psychological fact of language called linguistic relativity. How you speak about the world is how you start to perceive it. This is why lying isn't just deceit, it's self-destruction. You can't use language to manipulate without corrupting yourself. If you've ever lied, you know that feeling of inner disconnect and uneasiness. That's just a small example of a bigger issue that affects relationships. We hide behind euphemisms and soft language in relationships to avoid facing harsh realities. Terms like taking a break, is complicated, or just friends are used to avoid reality and tough conversations. A woman might say she wants to take a break instead of admitting that she's losing interest. A man might call a relationship complicated when he's avoiding commitment. These terms are a crutch, allowing people to run from honesty and clarity. Avoiding clear and straightforward language in relationships causes misunderstandings and resentment, which is why hiding the truth can be so dangerous. Words that mask the blunt truth are a mental bridge between what we know to be true and what we want to be true. They make it easier to avoid the uncomfortable feeling of having conflicting thoughts. In psychology, this is called cognitive dissonance. We twist words, create belief systems, and go to crazy lengths to convince ourselves that we're right, just to keep our mental image of the world intact. Euphemisms fit perfectly into that mental image, which is why they're so addictive to use. Relationships are the breeding ground for euphemisms. People use soft language to avoid conflict and keep up appearances. Whether it's about commitment, feelings, or future plans, people prefer vague terms over facing the harsh reality. And that's not the kind of relationships I advocate for. I advocate for relationships where both men and women can speak their minds truthfully and freely, not ones where feelings are spared and protected by lies. And what that means is people need to grow thicker skin. That's the only way to build strong, authentic relationships based on trust and honesty. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.